So, think I'm better than you know. Nobody's better than me. We're different, everybody can see.
Barracks where they grew up. Well, we already went in there before, but that's where he used to live.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, now I see it better from here.
Yeah, that's where I stayed.
That's where he stayed.
The blue one, and this was where my mom used to have her shop. Yeah, where we did sell like provisions and all of that.
The barracks. And you said this is
my dad worked here. This is the workshop. But usually they bring in like police and cars, you know, for servicing and mechanical.
Oh, is this like a?
This is a canteen. Yeah, police canteen.
You guys used to eat there too?
Yeah. At the time they used to sell nice foods there.
This is another like...
This is another block in the barrack. And this is a field, you know, like interlocked field, but we call it Wembley, and we used to play soccer here. We used to play football on this thing here. And we named it Wembley, you know, surprisingly. But I don't even know how we came about that name, but it just stayed.
We should do the wiper again. Take a look. Okay. Wow. So we're base barracks in Obalende.
And this was the last place we moved to, and Obalende Police Children's School.
Oh, look at the little girl. This is a school? Yeah. This is your school?
Yeah, this is the school I attended.
This is the school you attended.
Let me just...
Do your wipers one more time.
Let me reverse and I'll take you back to... And then, yeah, this was the second block we moved to after, I think my dad was promoted to ASP. Yeah, and then, yeah.
This is where you lived? This is Bay's room. Oh, they got elevator.
Yeah, I think that's like one thing that most people are planted. You see them plants easily, the aloe veras. And then one amazing thing is like each room, you know, gets assigned a stall. You know, so these little houses here is like for storage. You know, but then for this one, we had like the kitchen inside, we had our bathroom inside.
Wow.
And then we had the store. Yeah, so that's like the little upgrade from the first one. The first one we had kitchen and bathroom outside.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, but this one had it inside. This one is a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, still looking crazy. But
He's just looking crazy.
hey, Baba,
Good morning. Ooh, what are those big giant black things?
tank for water.
Oh.
When they did it, this was our water source. Shops in the front where we get. It used to be this bad. It wasn't this bad, but yeah.
But it's interesting to see this where you grew up.
Yeah, but this is where I grew up. Now you've seen it, now you know my story.
I like how you said that like a G. No shame. Nope.
harsh, you know, I'm being hostile, or I just don't want to understand when you like try to like, you know, take time out. When you try to take time out, you know, to do the little stuff, you know, and I complain, it's because I know that I've had worse situations, you know, I've had like worse conditions, but I still made it work. Because you just have to.
I see. I understand better. It's really interesting. You having flashbacks?
Kind of.
Aww. Is it like bad or?
I wouldn't say. It's just.
Is it more like sad for you because you see that it got worse?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Because you already said for you back then it was already like, you know, managing.
Where you still have to like complain about it and all of that.
Wow.
Can you wind this up?
Yeah. Oh, that was it.
It's not coming now.
Oh, this is where Babe grew up. Now y'all seen it. Now I've seen it. I'm happy you brought me here though. It's so interesting to see.
Yeah, so now we're leaving the barracks.
Your everyday life.
It was fun. I remember when we used to be at the old block. Every weekend my dad brings food, you know, and one of the most common things he would always come with is bread. You know, bread.
Nah, that's why you like bread.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like bread. I mean, him always bringing it home would have made me hate it because it was a lot.
True.
And I know, like, for breakfast, you know, you have bread for breakfast with hot tea, and then you're going to school, and whatever thing they give you, they're still gonna give you some bread to go with it. And I remember, like, on this road, walking on this road to school, if I come from there, before I get to school, because when you're in school, it's like you what is it called, you have lunch break, and when it's not lunch break you can't eat. So but before I get to school, I would already take out my bread and
He found one of his friends from back then.
I did Jerry. How far now? How bad remember, this is like where my dad used to park his car. And then he just parking in the shop is here. My mom, and surprisingly, my mom and my dad will go to work, you know, like around 10, and by 12 he's back home. He's sitting out with my mom, and then you're like, Dad, you know, go work again. It's like, I don't close for the day.
I think that's one thing, like, you had everything here, your school was here, everything, so
yes.
You didn't even have to go out to the streets, really.
No, you didn't have to. Like,
so you guys didn't really go out to the streets like that?
No, we did. We did.
But it is, I mean, like, say all the...
It wasn't to go out for necessity.
Yeah, I was just
like,
about to say.
Yeah, but like, okay, maybe walk, you know,
walk,
you know.
Maybe fun.
Yes.
But like school, everything is like...
in the barracks. And then for some people, they still like... Oh shit, I should have taken the bridge, but no bridge.
Okay.
Yep.
These barracks, the church. Nice.
No, right?
Thanks for bringing me. I just find it so interesting still.
But this is Obalende, my hood.
Let me show the hood before we go. It's actually flooded right now because of the rain, but
this gas station, this fuel station is where we will always come to buy food. The only time we don't buy here is if they don't have. But as long as they do, this is where we come.